Hey, how's everyone doing? Today we're going to be focusing on adding users, deleting users, modifying users. Same thing with the groups, adding groups, deleting groups, and modifying them. So if you want to add a user, you can do user add. We're going to do Mary. If you want to delete, you can use user delete. You want to add a group, we'll add the group called red. That's my bad. Group add red. And then you can delete group, delete red. All right, that's how you add and delete. So now we're going to add Mary, and then we're going to show you that it already exists. When I deleted it, I did not delete its home folder and mail spool, so that's why I'm showing this, so not to be alarmed. All right, so what I'm going to do now, we're going to check the groups of Mary, just to show you she's not part of any groups except herself. She's only part of the Mary group. Now we're going to do group. We're going to do user mod because it's called user modification, and then we're going to add a group. Right, we're going to add her to the red group, and we want to Mary to change her group. But remember, we didn't add the group, so we can add it real quick. And then if we go back up, we can see Mary has been added. We can verify Mary's part of the red group now. All right, and if we do cat etc password, and then we tail -n-2, pretty much the last two lines of the etc password. When you add users, they get added to the bottom of the list. As you can see, that Mary's group ID is 007. If we want to change that also, we can modify it, and we're going to do U, and we'll change it to 1108, and then we'll delete this. And then if we go back, you can see that her user ID is that. If I want to change her group ID, I can also do that with a G. It's not too complicated. And that's pretty much it. If you want to delete it, they're all the same naming conventions. All right. So for the example, we can go to man pages also if you guys want to learn more about it. So the man pages gives you user modify user account. So this is the command that you put, and then the options, which are the flags down here, and then the login. But remember, when you're using these options, you got to make sure that you give it directly. So like if I'm modifying the home folder, you do -D, or you can do the long form or the short form, doesn't matter. And then right here is the location to the home folder. Right, you can give it an expire date. I'm actually talking about that. You can do change. So you do man change. So this actually changes the user password expire information. So pretty much it gives them a last day, gives them the expire date, min and max days. So what this is saying, I'm not sure if you guys ever been in that situation where you had to update your password because it's about expired. Pretty much this is what this is. So you set up each user and what date their password will expire. You can give them warning days, like 3 days before their password expires. -L shows account aging information. So you can do change -L. Let's see, login Mary. So it tells you here, Mary, her password never expires. It's inactive, never. Minimum of days between password changes, all that. 7 days before the password expires. So pretty much, her password never expire. But if you want to change that, you can use a change age. So I can do change Mary. So now I can do minimum password age will have to be, I'll say 3, and then maximum will be 6, and then I'll say the last password change was already today. Expiration date will give them 14 days, and we'll leave them inactive just how it has it here. And then the expiration date will give it 1 day extra. So now if we do the change to the L, as you can see now, it says password expires on the 25th. So pretty much I gave her 14 days from the day. Actually, no, I'm sorry. So between 3 and 6 days. So the minimum password length was 3 days, and then the maximum was 6 days. So pretty much 6 days is the most that you can get, which is 6 days. And then you see the inactive 3 and 3. Pretty much it gives you all the information here. But like I said, you can change it how you want. I thought that was something cool I could show you guys. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. The next video we're going to be focusing on access control lists, which is pretty much this. Just type in this, oops, over here. So it gives you information about the actual home folder, like who's the owner, what are the permissions, things like that. What are the groups own this file or are able to modify it, things like that. We'll go over that in the next video. Part of the Red Hat course is pretty much learning how to manage users, which is very important and one of the objectives there. But we'll get further into details with permissions, GUI, D, SUID, and sticky bits, which is part in the test. They will ask you those kind of questions. All right, thank you for watching and have a great day.